Okay, we're trying something new here tonight. Not going to be live super long. In fact, I'm not even sure how long this is going to last. This is my first time ever trying to do this. And right now I can't even see comments or how to find comments. Oh, there we go. Tubby guy, Wyatt. How's it going, my man? Trying to find a spot that's not blinding you guys. And this thing's seems like it's super zoomed up. Good, glad to hear it. So yeah, we're out here in the garage tonight. This is my first time going live on a handheld device. So yeah, just trying to do that. Yeah. Can you guys hear me good? I'm guessing so since Wyatt answered. I'm doing good. Hey, Bull, how's it going? Does anybody know how many megabytes going live on handheld uses up? That's the only thing I'm not entirely sure how much this uses up. But anyway, we're going to give her a go for a little bit. No, not tired of the snow yet. Land between two waters, how's it going? Anyway, picked up this coyote here today. Nice female. She's got a really nice coat on her. She's got a real nice belly. Nice and clear. She's got, yeah, just real nice back fur to her too. I don't know why the messages keep disappearing. Oh, there we go. But yeah, here's those two coyotes there from the last check. They turned out real nice. Got a fire on in the stove tonight. There's the bellies. Anyway, maybe I'll just set you there for now, you guys. So went out and set a bunch of snares today. Picked up that one coyote. Dad and I and Willa went out on the line. Did a little bit of trapping. And there wasn't a whole lot of sign other than at the sand pit. Quite a few tracks there, but that's also where I caught that one coyote and he was still alive. So I have a feeling that that's maybe why there was a bunch of other tracks hanging around. So see my new scale that Jess got me for my birthday hanging up there. Nice digital scale. Pretty pumped about that. Anyway, yeah. So tonight we are going to be making some snares. So I've got 100-foot roll here of the 1x19 3/32 cable, which I did make 2 snares out of. But I really don't like it. I know some guys are really partial to it. Sorry. But I hate it. It's way too stiff, like way too stiff. It just seems like it's not like it wouldn't make very good snares at all. So this used to be 1,000 feet. I don't know what's left on there now. But yeah, this is just the 7x7 aircraft cable. So that's what we're going to be using our snare, or making our snares out of tonight. So a bunch of you guys have been, not a bunch of you guys, but some of you guys have been talking on Facebook and that about what size cable, what kind of locks. And so I thought we'd kind of go over that tonight a little bit too. As you just heard, I'm not a big fan of the 1x19. So I do like my 7x7. So that's what we're going to stick with. And as for locks, oh man, we're flying through the comments here. BCP, how's it going? Oh, and the comments disappeared. I don't know how I get the comments to stay up all the time, but they come up when somebody leaves a comment and then they disappear. So, the scale goes to 1,000 pounds, I do believe. Jess got it off of Amazon, so yeah, you'd have to ask her, but I do believe that it goes up to 1,000 pounds or even maybe 1,200. I'm not sure. Here is one of the style of locks that I've been running. These ones have been doing pretty good. I forget exactly what they're called. Maybe somebody else can recognize them. And then I've also got slim locks. Team Ambush, how's it going? So yeah, I got some slim locks. They're not too bad. I don't mind them. These are what you call the Adams lock, Half Moon. Don't mind them. That's what I started out with. And but they don't do a very good job at choking out those coyotes. Whereas DMC or DMDC or something like that, these are the new version, I guess you could say, of those Adam locks. Kind of same thing, bent a little more at a 90 degree than a C. And they are probably 3 times as thick. So they don't bend straight like these puppies do. You can see there's one that's been used, how it's almost flattened right out. Of course, I got the Amberg locks. Not a big fan of those. They come with the springs. Compression spring, not like, I don't like those. I haven't been using them. I got a bag full here for anybody that wants them. Yeah, so that's about it for the style of locks that I've been using. Other than, most of you guys know that I've gone to, or started trying out the Seneca locks there this year, but I've only had one coyote run into one of those snares so far. Oh, and apparently there's a cat in here. So yeah. Anyway, I guess get started making snares here. If you guys don't have yourself a pair of cable cutters, you best get yourself some. I used to use the old chisel on the anvil to cut my cable. That was a pain. I don't use power rams, BP, for a few reasons. One, I don't have to. And second of all, they're really expensive. I make my snares for like $2. The replacement snare alone for those rams are like $2. And the rams themselves are like $33 or something like that. So they're pretty expensive. Yeah, they are pricey. So No, I don't run them. They definitely look like they do an awesome job. The guys that I watch, Northern Trapper, Dwayne Lazar, Triple Nickel, Angle Trapping. Who are some of the other guys? I'm probably missing some, but those guys, they run them and they have, I mean, they're dead. Every coyote that they walk up to, pretty much 99% of them are dead, which is awesome. But yeah, pardon the cat. But yeah, I just can't bring myself to spending that much money when I don't have to on them. So anyway, we'll stick with what we got for now. Cat, you're gonna. Cats are good because I hate mice, but I also not a huge fan of cats. So let me just grab a tape here. Grab myself a tape. So all I do is I leave it in the spool. We have to use rams. Yeah, a lot of you guys out west have to use rams. So I just leave it in the spool. And then when I go to make them, I put those two ties together. And then I just take off what I need. I make my snares anywhere from 8 to 10 feet long. All depends on how I'm feeling that day. No less than 8. And I never go longer than 10. I do make extensions. And I figure if I ever need to have a longer snare, I can just pull out one of the extensions and we'll go that way. So we'll make this one 9 since we said between 8 and 10. So usually when I'm making a bunch of snares, I got to make up 2 dozen tonight. I ran out today. So I got to make up 2 dozen snares tonight. But what I'll do is I'll cut one piece. That'll be my pattern, if you will. And then I just keep pulling them out, cutting a bunch of lengths. If I wasn't on here, I'd get 2 dozen of these just cut. And then I'd start on another next process, which is I get a double furl. Then all I do is I put a nice tie off loop and then I pinch that down, which I'm not really set up for here. Just bear with me 1 minute, guys. I've been having fires on in the garage here most days, and the kids have been out here playing a lot. And needless to say, my garage is, well, I'll just give you guys, I wasn't going to show you, but got bicycles and 2x4s and, oh man. Yeah, it's a mess. We'll see if we can maybe get you guys set up this way. So I just have a hand swager tool. I don't have a bench mount. So I just put it in the vise. Like I said, I do the little loop. Kind of makes it like a bench mount. I always double crimp, like so. And then, what kind of lock do you guys want to do? Let's do yeah, we'll do one of these DMDC locks. So slide the lock on first. Got your cut end. Put the L down. Slide that bad boy on. And then I use a double for these locks. So I slide my double furl on. Then I come back through the back, double back into my double furl. Ouch. Try not to let it snap back on your fingers. Make a nice, really nice tight loop. That loop does not need to be big at all. And just like that, you got yourself. That was a pretty small loop, but I usually run my loops big compared to everybody else because we got wolves around here. So I put my loop like that. You can see how fast that slides. There's no hesitation there. They're not loaded. Okay, boom. Just on natural gravity, that sucker closes down to about 4-inch loop. So once I get my snares made, then I just curl it down to about a 4-inch loop, loop it around, get it down to a point where I've got about maybe a foot left, loop it through itself. This is for 2 reasons. One, look at that, nice, compact, tight for storage. Second, it actually helps give that snare, when you do set it, a little bit nicer loop. So anyway, I'm not going to go through making 24 snares with you guys, but yeah. Last season we picked up 31 coyotes there, BP. I don't know, is it BP on tonight or CP? Sorry, I lost conversations again. Oh, there we go. Eli Sunderland. How's it going? Those were huge deer for this area, especially. I mean, I think any area really, but maybe not compared to like Saskatchewan and that. But for here, those were 2 monster deer that we found. Yeah, no, those were awesome. My brother's got them hanging up in his garage, and I think he kept them together. So they actually look pretty cool. So anyway, I don't know how much data this is using up, so I'm not going to give her too long here tonight. I just wanted to come out here and do a little live. I want to do a live out on the trap line too one of these days. Oh, CP, okay. How's it going? I kind of thought it was you because I know that BP told me one time that if it's trapping videos and that, it's usually CP watching. So glad you stopped by tonight. Hey, Tim, how's it going? Where was I? Yeah, so I'm just trying this out. This is my first time doing live. I'm actually on my wife's tablet, kid's tablet, whatever you want to call it. Long story short, we got 4 gigs of data for free. So, and we don't use it. The kids don't use it. So I figured at the end of the month, I'll use up the gig or the data on my phone, Jess's phone, and this thing. And we'll go from there. Yes, John, I'm keeping the cows in. Actually, I fed them there yesterday, so they should be good for a little while. We moved them back home here, right up to the barnyard. Yeah, I gathered that, CP. I was gathering that. That's all right. Yes, they will. Oh, I know. I'm not looking forward to those days, though. So I don't know how much data this is going through. but we don't use data really on our phone or the tablet especially. So I figure at the end of the month when we've got, only a couple days left like we do now in December, we'll use it up by doing some lives. So, but like I said, I would like to get out on the trap line and do a live out there. Maybe the next time I'm out there and catch a coyote, we can maybe do something live. But yeah, anyway. So this is going to do it for tonight, guys. I know it was kind of short. This was awesome, though. It's a lot funner doing a live out here in the garage compared to just sitting in front of the computer in the house and just talking to you guys. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy that too, but out here actually doing something is a lot better. So I would love to skin that coyote maybe on a live, but yeah, like I said, I don't know how much this is using. So John, I think we're up to, what are we up to, like 14 head or something like that? So anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by. Definitely appreciate it. We're definitely going to be doing some more lives here in the next couple days probably. So stick around for that. And Trapper Trails and Tales. Kirk, how's it going, bud? Glad you could stop by. Actually, if you guys give me a second here, I don't know how I can do this. If I can find... Anyway, before I screw things up here, man, I am not technically... Well, I'm technically challenged, that's for sure. Anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by, and till next time, ciao.